Welcome back to the Novus Carpets pregame show on 1360 Radio KSCJ in Sioux City. We're joined now by Heelan senior linebacker Tyler Smith. And Tyler, this one's for all the marbles. You're going back to the Dome again. A state championship game again. Tell me your thoughts as you headed back there now as a senior.
It's great, and last year was so much fun, but as a senior it's so much better because you're leading the team, and it's your last game ever, so you're just laying everything on the line for this.
You're sort of the captain of the defense out there playing linebacker. You guys have to take a lot of pride in the defensive performance you guys have put up this year because you've had goose eggs you put up, you've had a lot of points scored. What's been your overall thought of your defensive unit this year?
Our defense this year is great. I'm really proud of these guys. When we first started the season, we didn't know how well our defense is going to be. We got a lot of new guys. They really stepped up, and I think our defense is strong.
What have you seen improve defensive-wise from the beginning of the year, from that East game all the way down to the state championship game?
Definitely our responsibilities, knowing who's got to keep contained and who's got the inside and stuff. At the beginning of the year, we were just all over the place, but now we're well-rounded and we know where we're supposed to be.
What do you credit for the change?
Our coach. He's really hard on us. But he's a good guy, and at practice, he knows what he's talking about. So we do individual time, and he tells us our assignment every day.
Okay, you're talking about Jerry Steffen, right?
Yep.
Okay. Coach Steffen, he calls in the signals to you, right?
Yep.
And you translate them for the team?
Yep.
Ever get crossed up on the signals?
Yeah, we have a few times, and he let me know about it.
What's when you do that? I mean, you have to study what those types of things mean. You have to spend a lot of time being a student of the game, not just doing your physical stuff, but doing the mental stuff as well.
Yeah.
Talk about what you do to do that.
Just at the beginning of the year, we sit down and study the plays, and then each team is different, so you can adjust your blitzes or adjust the call depending on what type of team you're playing.
What's been the toughest offense you've seen this year?
I think Sergeant Bluff.
How
because
so?
They scored the most points on us all year, and I think they were just a powerhouse type of team. They come right at you and punch you in the mouth, and that's a tough type of football to stop.
When you look at a team like that and you realize some of the mistakes you made or maybe some of the seams that didn't get filled up, does that help you prepare for other teams that may put forth that type of an offensive effort?
Yeah, definitely. When you watch film and look at what you did wrong, you're just like, what was I doing out there? But then you change it, and you know from then on that you can't make that mistake again.
What's as a linebacker there, you've kind of got to know everybody's key because you got to keep them in line. How'd you get playing the linebacker position? What drew you to it?
My uncle played linebacker for Morningside, and he just influenced me because he said it's the best position out there. It's the most fun and stuff like that, and it's a lot of leadership. And as playing linebacker, you're kind of the head of the defense, and so I like that role.
You taking younger guys into your wing as a senior?
Yeah, and new guys. I've taken Sabian and Odessa and showed them how to play our defense.
Does that kind of make you feel kind of cool to have people looking up to you for advice now?
Yeah, it does. They come ask me questions all the time on what they have to do out there, and I take pride in that because that reflects on me and on how our whole defense plays.
When you first started playing football for Heelan, what's something that you probably didn't know then that you know now that kind of either surprised you or that you wish you would have known a few years ago?
Size and strength, and also, the smarts too. I didn't know that you really had to know that much about other teams and stuff to play. I thought you just kind of went out there and played football, but there's a lot more that goes into it, studying other teams and preparing for them.
As you're putting on your pads now for the last time as a high school player here, you think back to the first time you ever put these Heelan pads on?
Yeah, every day.
What's the memory?
It's great. As a little kid, I always went to the Heelan football games, so then to finally put on your pads and be a Heelan Crusader, it was awesome. And then now, coming to my senior year, kind of stinks that it's going to be all over, but it was a good 4 years.
I hope you go out on the right with a state championship victory. Tyler Smith, best of luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
That was Heelan senior Tyler Smith, and we'll be back with